Come on, man, this ain't worth it.
Back up now!
Don't move now! Hands up! Let him go! You're gonna get let him go!
Every shift in policing is a series of unknowns. Rarely do those unknowns involve a home invasion robbery, a hostage situation, and then another hostage situation on top of that. This is one of those.
Hey, keep your hands up. Come on, man. Come on, man, this ain't worth it. Just let her go, man. This ain't worth it, man. This ain't worth it, bro. Come on. Come on, man.
Back up now!
Come on.
Back up now!
Come on, man.
Back up!
This shit is not worth it.
Go over here! Over here! To the left! To the right!
Come on, bro.
Keep it
Come on.
working!
Relax. Come on. Come on, man.
Come on. Hey.
Arguably no more challenging situation than what these officers are dealing with right now. An subject holding a hostage, they point to the officers, and the officers are on the move while they're holding the hostage. I gotta say this, not bragging, but I can shoot. I've been on shooting teams. I learned how to shoot 40 years ago in the Marine Corps. I've won trophies. This is not to brag. Taking that would be incredibly difficult on the move, all of the stress. What I see so far, the officers are doing a really phenomenal job.
Hey, one thing up. Let him go. You're gonna get
Moving west. Moving west.
Let him go.
Let's go!
Get on ground. Get on ground. Get on ground. Put your hand going back. I got one on the ground here.
No, move.
They're running down Reed with an AK. They got an AK. They're running down Reed.
I got it. You gotta hold this house.
Listen for the radio traffic. One with an AK is what they're saying.
There's a two on Reed.
ran that way with an AK.
You okay?
Head over to the next street over.
Hey, anybody else in the house?
Hands together like you pray. Hands together like you pray.
Was any more guys in the house? How many were in there?
There's George and Clement. He's coming right towards you. He's right in the middle of that block.
We got one in custody, but we still have two running with firearms, and we don't know where they are. They could pop out at any second.
You gotta help me up.
He should be between them.
Against the car. You got anything in your pockets? No. Yeah. What you got on you?
Two ran that way with an AK.
You okay?
Head over to the next street over.
Hey, anybody else in the house?
They ran down the street. One's got an AK.
Think about this. This officer hears, and they're saying the person has an AK, saying an AK. The officer has a, and he's running towards the danger. This is the heroics in policing that I really always will take my hat off. I'm seeing a lot of good stuff here, and a lot of really heroic things from these officers. So we see the officer got one of the suspect number one, the only one that they have in custody right now. He's recovered, and he's recovered what I believe to be cash.
Dog in the way. Smoke.
We might need to expand it a block or two. That's already done, sir. It's already done.
Okay, look at the reflection here. This looks like a very large bag of the green stuff. And this is something that looks like the officer recovered from the suspect. When we see large sums of cash and recovered from suspects during a home invasion robbery, our thoughts in policing are usually a rip from a dealer. Sergeant Curtis disclaimer, I am not suggesting that the person that they stole this from is a dealer. I am telling you, in training and experience in policing, if we go to a home invasion robbery, we're often thinking it is a rip. And especially if you recover a large quantity of cash, which most people don't normally keep in the house, and large quantities of some type of, or like, and I don't know that it was, but when I looked in the reflection of the car, it looked like a large bag of the green stuff for this YouTube if it's gonna get beeped.
Are you hit? Are you hit? What happened?
This is the victim of the home invasion.
How old is he?
Oh. 11-9 in Georgia. One vodka.
Hey, I need a 32 over here for at 910. Ardella, we got a black male
Like 1 to 10.
from his face.
How
Maybe
bad
32
is
as
it?
fast as
1 to
possible.
10. Their face is all
It's
black.
a 10.
Did you guys get them?
You got one of them. They're chasing the other two down now.
Did you even recognize any of them?
He's on scene right
I
now.
only seen one, to be honest. Like,
Do you live here?
yeah.
And they just come in your house?
I was just going out to the car.
We were about to leave, and they just pulled
Yeah, the
guns
one
on
that he
us.
ran up, it is in a silver Kia, like SUV. Like, he had to, you feel me? He's, I was like, you feel me? No. He went in the middle of the street. It was out. Then the man,
Do you hear that burp? I've heard that burp when people go through high stress situations like this. It's not a phenomena. I think that there's something medical that happens when people go into the fight or flight situation where they burp like that. It's very peculiar. Medical people, please could you chime in specifically what that is, if there is a term for that? Because it happens. I've seen it many, many times.
Tell them to come on Reed and Ardella. Tell them to avoid Georgia. Can you walk at all?
yeah, if you help me up, I can, like, just drag on my arm. Oh,
I got you.
hold on. I don't want you to get my.
That's the least of our worries right now, man. Come on. We're going to just get you over here to this cruiser. Here, you can pop a SWAT right here if you want.
Can I go there?
No, you got to go back the other way. You got to go back. We got to go back.
Trying to get to my house.
We got to go back. It's in my truck.
So this is where the lady saying, I got to get to my house. This happens very, very frequently. And a lot of times we don't have time to explain exactly what's going on. We don't want to necessarily give away anything because the suspect could be very nearby listening. That happens a lot too. So if you see this large convergence of police, it's best to just back out and get out of Dodge because very bad things can happen.
They mean Neville. They're all over on Neville. This is 1111 Georgia. No one's over here. They're next street over.
They're in the house or they're hunkered down?
They're hunkered down in here somewhere.
So I know I have a lot of people who watch internationally. I'm going to explain hunkered down. We want the suspect to go to ground. We don't want to keep chasing them block to block to block. We want them to go to ground. I'm not going to give out all the specifics, but when we say hunkered down, that means that we believe that they're inside likely a perimeter. And that means that when we conduct the search, that we are hoping that the person is down and not mobile. K9 is on scene. It's exactly what you want to see.
Yeah, he was heading that way.
Cap, what side of the road was he last seen on Georgia?
Look at the hand that the K9 officer is holding the lead for his dog. I always mention hand stays free.
Did you see someone run behind your house?
I didn't see anything. I saw a flash go past my window a little bit before I saw you guys.
Do you have cameras in the back?
What's that?
Do you have a camera in the back?
No, I don't.
Okay. All right, just stay inside.
If there's junk in that yard and back of my yard on the other side of the fence, that might be a place to look.
The other side of your fence?
Yeah,
What's the address?
I don't know what that is, but there's a bunch of junk back
He wants this.
Oh, that's
Okay.
on the other
Okay.
side of the fence. Yeah.
Okay. Is there a way to get into your garage?
No,
Okay.
that door don't open.
Okay, here. Fuss. Just fuss.
Real quick chime in about the K9 stuff. If you see the police searching in your area, two very important things. Stay inside your house. And two, if you have a dog, do not let your dog out. And if your dog is in your yard, bring your dog in and stay inside the house. Also, if there are any K9 officers watching this, please chime in with any points or tips that you know specifically. In my opinion, K9 are in the top 5 highest trained on any police department. It takes a lot of training to become a K9 officer. Shout out to K9.
Hey, it's definitely there.
All right, hold that. Don't move now! Hands up! Hands up! Get out. Driver, get out. Get out.
Right here! You got someone in the back! Watch the back!
Watch the back! Don't move! Don't move! One in the back! Here.
Don't you move your hands! Don't move your hands!
Stop clicking your arm.
Give me your other hand right now, mother. Yeah, dude. He jacked her.
Yeah. Where did they go?
He jacked her. When? Just right now. I pulled that out. He jacked her. She pulled in. They jacked her.
There's two. Got two.
I saw her pull in. They jacked her.
Anybody else out? These are the two. That's it.
Yeah.
Stand up. Maybe. Okay.
Now she be on
got a cell phone. Where's your legs at, man? It's 2 seconds for getting popped in the go. I'm tight there right now. Oh, shoot. 2 seconds. I'll look you right in the eye.
So you got 3?
There's three. Maybe 3, but I think they got the one already.
Yeah, somebody's saying they had the other one.
These two are the one I was chasing over here.
So there's an apprehension, 2 victims, and 3 suspects.
Yeah. There was a victim that was beat up or something.
The apprehensions, you know where that cruiser is straight through?
Where they at? Right down here?
They were 2 streets over. But they were running this way, so.
So they're in custody. They carjacked a person after going into their house while the officers were searching for them. Now, this is primarily patrol officers, and there are a few SWAT officers that looks like what I'm seeing as well. And the degree of communication it would take to perform this task without having to fire off one round is super high level. Shout out to Akron PD on this, because you can tell that obviously these officers trained. If you listen, they were also yelling about crossfire as they were approaching the vehicle. There was so much awareness and situational awareness in this. Even though I saw Ponytail, I'm not saying anything about it because there's so many other amazing things about this. This is the time to just give them props, and that these people were not injured and no one else was injured as well.
When we saw you outside, we didn't know if
I see you in the backyard.
yeah, you can see it.
Oh, Lord.
So we didn't know if they had you.
And my dog didn't bark.
That's all we were worried about.
Gotta get a new dog then.
Yes.
You gotta get a new dog.
No, she ain't gonna bark at the police.
No, I'm saying,
The people.
in the backyard.
Yeah. Well, they were,
Oh, she
yeah.
ain't gonna bark at the police though. She not. She's a good dog, y'all.
Chasing people with guns, hostage situations, and they're still professional in dealing with the people in the community this way. I'm seeing a lot of really good things about this incident. In the top 5 also, SWAT. I mean, they train all the time specifically for this type of incident, but it looks like that it was patrol officers that handled a lot of the functions here. And the fact that patrol officers do not train nearly as much as SWAT, and they were able to engage in the situation the way that they did, is absolutely phenomenal from a patrol level and integrating with the high level of K9 and SWAT. Good stuff.
From Alabama, I'm telling you, she's a good dog. She shake your hand.
She looks good.
Look, if you fall, she'll help you up. Hey, every kid on this neighborhood, they come, they ask for holidays.
Yeah.
For real, baby, she's real good. This is how you raise them. And
Right.
that's how these kids been raised.
Got you myself.
These kids ain't been raised right.
That's true.
For real.
You're right about that.
I mean, I didn't even go out the house. My parents, live here. I've been in Alabama for 15 years. And I used to do all kind of trouble. You can look at my background. But today, 20 years, I've been away righteously. Dang.
Yeah.
If the kids home down there, my little nephew's gonna probably scared. It ain't 2:30 yet, is it?
It's 4 minutes till 2:30.
Oh, the kids, great. All the kids coming home.
So, yep.
They're probably not coming home for a little bit until we clear all this up.
Yeah, they got to make sure they got everybody, and then they'll open it up.
I know my neighbor, like, I hear him see something on my cameras. He at work up here.
Another thing to take into consideration, this occurred in December in Ohio, and it is cold. And the dexterity that it takes to manipulate tools on a belt and engage a subject potentially in firearm is really, really challenging. And people don't take a lot of those things into consideration. And I don't know if you noticed, but on some of the officers and on the suspects, they had these burly things that fall off the trees, and climbing and going through that stuff, and it gets in your face. It's almost impossible to train to get that level of adrenaline, have all of those other elements that you're only going to encounter in the field, and then do the real thing. Again, I'm taking my hat off to these guys. Really good work.
Do you need the channel held for anything?
Negative. I think we can open up the channel. Great job, everybody. Fantastic.
So if you heard the radio traffic in the background, they were asking if they need to hold the channel, which means that during this incident, there's no other radio traffic that can go on that radio channel. Only that incident. So no one steps on to try to do a car stop or some other benign type of situation. They said, now everything's good to go. We can clear the channel. Now you can resume normal functions on the radio channel.
So did you see them drive by?
No, I heard you say it. Yeah, she was pointing at it.
So he's got his hand out the window and he's going like this, like pointing to his house. Yeah. No, he's pointing in the back seat.
Yeah, they went to go.
So one was all the way in the back, and then so the one when they pulled out of the back seat.
Try to take off.
According to that canine officer, this guy, when they were going to take him into custody, he went to take off and the canine launched into him and he realized that running wasn't a good idea. Something else that was interesting that was mentioned by the two people that were home invaded and carjacked ultimately at the end where we saw them taken into custody, the suspects, their door was open and the suspects, as they were attempting to evade the police, found an open door, went inside, and then they took them, put them in their car and attempted to flee the scene. If there's one piece of advice, I keep my doors locked all the time, and it's unfortunate you have to live like that, but this is something that potentially could happen.
I'll put this with the rest of your property outside the door here. You'll be back, okay?
You want to slide these on before we go?
I wouldn't put that on.
I'll let you do it. I'll let you do it. So we're gonna take that off you. When we take it off you, stand up, face that corner. Just put your hands behind your back. All right? That's where he got bit. So get the other arm.
Cover me.
Yeah, we can. Alright, up the stairs. We're gonna go through these double doors.
So this one ended really with a whole bunch of angels because this could have went really, really south. I looked this up on a news story and I found the three subjects' names. It looks like there was a Brian McCruskey. He received 18 to 23.5 years. Ricky Rudd, 12 to 16.5 years. And Alvin Brown received 10 to 13.5 years. It looks like the charges are aggravated robbery, burglary, kidnapping with firearm. This is one of the most high-level incidents that I have reviewed. So when you watch these, I hope that you're educated to the degree that help you a little bit when you either watch them or to be safer in your own life. As I close this one out, I just want to shout out again Akron PD for a phenomenal job on this situation. When everyone goes home, that's a very good shift. If you like this kind of content, like the video, share it with someone, subscribe to the channel, over 100,000. Thank you for that. And there should be a video that's on your screen with content just like this.